What up, YouTube? It's your boy Gary Lamb signing on, getting ready for my morning shift. Normally I'm out a little earlier than this, but it happens. Well, that's one of the good things about, being an Uber driver and all that other stuff is you don't necessarily have to get up at the same time every morning. You can take your time, have your coffee, get your aerobics in, whatever you need to do, and then, you hit the streets and you hit it hard. So that's one of the good things about it. But I wanted to talk to you guys about what I heard from Tim Pool. He said that there is a push from the Biden administration to collaborate with cell phone companies to censor text messages. Now, how true that may be, I don't know. I didn't fact check it because I just don't do that. I listen to Tim Pool and I hear what he has to say about it, and I make my own judgment off of that, and if I need to dig deeper, I will. But I wouldn't be surprised if that's exactly what's happening. I would not be surprised. So my question to you is, when will you stop leaning on your moral code while in a fight? Right? Case in point, if I'm in a fight for my life, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, I can't kick him in the balls because that's against the rules. I'm not going to say that I can't bite him because that's sissy. I'm not going to say that I can't claw his eyes out because, hey, I wouldn't want him to claw my eyes out. I'm doing all of the above, plus more. I'm not trying to sit here and be cute and like, oh, see, you see the technique that I use when I kick them? No, I'm trying to kill him or her. That's what I'm trying to do. If I'm in a fight for my life, I'm trying to kill him or her. There is no getting around that. I don't care who you are. I don't care what sex you are. If you are threatening my life, you got to go. And right now, they're threatening our way of life by censoring us. I'm sitting here watching comments getting deleted in front of my eyes. I click on the comment and it says, this comment is no longer available. I'm looking at it right now. I can't read the rest of it because it's only give you an abbreviation of it. It gives you a snapshot of what the comment is. And then when you go to click on it, it says, oh, it's not there anymore. So obviously, this is happening pretty hard right now. They're really, really busting their ass to censor what we got to say. And we've been playing it safe. We've been playing by the rules because, hey, what can I really do? You can do a lot, actually. You are a citizen of the United States of America. You can do a shit ton. A shit ton. You got people out there that are busting ass. You might want to donate to the Trump administration to support them in their efforts with this lawsuit. You can do that. You can find somebody on Twitter. One person said, why don't consider getting a Twitter account? I'm like, yeah, I could, but there's somebody up there that's already got a Twitter account that's far more advanced in Twitter than I am, got a far bigger following in Twitter than I do, and they're speaking a stronger message than I am. Find that person, whomever that person is, and support them. Me building a Twitter account when I'm already establishing a YouTube channel, it's not easy to do that. It's hard, okay? Because I still have to make a living. Obviously, YouTube is not going to support these videos. We already know that. They're not going to support these videos. They don't want to hear these videos. They don't want these videos to get out. So what they're going to do is they're going to censor my videos. There's a video I got out there. That video should be doing way more than 1,400 views. It should be way more. It's been shared on Facebook at least 20 times. And it's only doing 1,400. Why is that? Because they don't want it to get out. They don't want it to get out. All right, cool. They don't want to get it out. It's getting out. It's just they're slowing it down. So if I'm sitting here fussing around with trying to get the word out on YouTube, how much harder is it going to be for me to try to do that on Twitter? And I don't even have a following on Twitter. Find somebody on Twitter that has a following that thinks like you and support them. Hell, get your own videos out there. Learn the game. I had to learn the game. It wasn't easy. Learn the game. That's what it is. Learn the game. Do what you got to do. Hell, you want to support me? There's a join button down there. Yo, but gee, I don't want to give YouTube my money. Cash at me then. Cash at me. You know what I'm saying? Let's find another way. You don't want to do it that way? Cool. PayPal me. I don't like PayPal. Look, find a way. Like, just find a way. Well, have you tried this service? Yes, I tried all of them. None of them are better than the ones we already have. None of them. BitChute, whatever. They're not better than what we got right now with YouTube. They're just not. The audience is at YouTube. The audience is at Facebook. The audience is at Twitter. Those are the people you need to get in touch with. Like-minded social media platforms is not going to help the problem. There's no Discord there because nobody on the left is going to those places. You got to go where they are. That's YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. There's no getting around it. There's no getting around it. So if they're trying to censor us and say we can't even comment on the videos that we do like, man, all right, cool. This is what we're going to do. We're going to play by your rules. Since you won't play by ours, which is our fair rules, no problem. We'll play by your rules. And since we outnumber you like 1,000 to 1, we're going to beat the hell out you once we get out of our own way. We have to stop with the whole, oh, but what can I do? You can do a lot. You can share this video. That right there is doing something. You know, I mean, start by sharing the video. Well, I shared it on Facebook. All right, cool. Share it in your contact list. Text it out. WhatsApp. Whatever you got to do. Whatever you got to do. Join Trump's, donation thingy or whatever the hell. Whatever you got to do. Because they have a team that they pay handsomely every single day. Focused and driven to stop you from getting your message out. And no, it may not hit you and you may not see the aftermath of this, but your children will. Your children will. And how can we get this message out to the young folk? All right, I'm going to start doing other videos that's going to try to help support that. I think Tom McDonald is one that I'm definitely going to be doing eventually. Patrice O'Neal is another one because, let's face it, the men don't know what the hell they're doing with women these days. They just don't. And I've been trying to get that message out forever, but, nobody cares about that message. Nobody want to hear me tell you how to deal with women because y'all have a cold war with women too. And I'm like, dumbass. That's one of the freaking tools they're using to have you have an art with your woman. If you have an art with your woman, you can't get to your kids. You have an art with your woman. Your woman is censoring you from your kids through the court system. And you still fighting with F that bitch, F that bitch, F that. No, you can't. You can't. You got to say, baby, what we got to do because our kids are falling apart. What do you want me to do? You see, the father thing is to say, I'm going to swallow my pride and apologize to this woman so I can get to my kids. Who cares if it's a lie or not? Who cares if you have to say I'm sorry? Does it get the job done? Get off of your moral code. Get off of your principle base because that's not how the world fights. The world fights against your moral code. The world has its own moral code, and it's called by any means necessary. We tried the Martin Luther King Jr.'s approach. It ain't working. We got to now do the Malcolm X approach. By any means necessary. That's what we have to do. All right, it's 10 minutes. This is Gary Lamb signing off. You guys have a good one.